here we are locally with our adventure. What is it to? Well, I'll have to tell you. It goes to the Legion. We are going to see is a grave next to and in and around the Legion. Without any further ado, let's get those likes off me and let's go. So here is going to be a short tour adventure for this morning. Anyways, let's get right to it. So get this tree just before we carry on. Okay, so we're going to go on the sidewalk here and connect to the okay, we're going to do a little slight detour a bit in getting there. That is a cloudy and misty day today. Seen here. Also today we're gonna also see a few spots. And here first starts us off with this. Then we'll get to a haunted like alleyway and also the Annabelle block. So please stay tuned for that. We'll take it this way up. And when we get there, I'll show you exactly what I mean about this grave they have where the Legion is. Where exactly? I'll show you. Because we're almost there. After this, we'll do is the Annabelle block. Right after this. That will be next. After we get this done. Here's the back of the Legion. You can see the Legion's right there. It's just right over there that we're actually gonna go and see. I also wanted to say of what they are going to be putting on is something Halloween-like. I gotta take a look into that first. Anyways, we're right close to where we actually need to be from here. Date right there. This was actually built in this year, 1909. For this, so pretty old, from a long time ago, 1909. And here's a little plaque right there, a historical plaque, as you can see, just right there. Very something, probably linked with it, or something almost kind of the same, but a little slightly different there. There's a plaque right there. Let's get that year and then the plaque. As well as the artificial leaf tree seen here. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so where is this grave? It's just up these stairs. First, before the grave itself is actually not there, it's down below. We'll go upstairs and we'll take a look. Looking down upon it. Then we'll get to see it on the ground. So here I just walked up over here. You can see here is the front of the Legion here. There's one seen just right there beside me. And one right on my left side. Just right there. Okay, so we can't actually walk into over here, but I can peek like just around here so you can take a look at the tombstone just right there, where the Legion is, right there. Just right there. I'll zoom in so you can see the grave of Gray. Okay, so it reads 1880 John Balfour. 1949 to 1921 Sergeant John B. CRA. It even says 1942 on it. Lieutenant R. Hampton, VC, DSC, RCN, 1917 to 1945. Can't quite read out. Wilhelmina, yeah, it says Wilhelmina McAllister. And you can't really see the dates there, but sticking on a bit of growth right there. So yeah, there right there is a tombstone right there that's found where the Legion is on the grounds of it. So yeah, now that we've just seen one grave right there, we got a headstone right over here, very, very close. We saw something from last year. It was John Huston's grave as well too, where the monument was. And here today, we get this. So yeah, we get the tombstone over here. Now let's go check out the one that is now on my right side. So here now is on the left, but on my right side we get a different one. Let's all take a look at that too. Now that we're here.
You're buried right down there. That's wild. Eh?
Yeah, right there. Well, let's look at that, and we'll carry on to the next one, and we get some flowers there too. Isn't that cool? Now let's take a look at this one here. This is the last one. Right there. Okay, so this is a different kind of grave right there. You can see, well, this one, you see it says dedicated on it. Couldn't quite make out. Kootenai something from 1914 to 1919. And the rest I can't really read it, but I hope you can read it. It is kind of deteriorating a bit on that plaque. I can read out signs in there. Okay, so only one grave. That's not. That I thought that was a grave there, but that is a pillar. Seen there, made out of rock and stone. So I do stand corrected. We only got one graven headstone and a readout pillar made out of rock and stone. That's what that was. This is what you've just seen, just right there. So there's a pillar right there. But what we saw from behind me over here is the one grave over here. I at first I thought that was, but that was completely different from the other one, which is what you'll see right back over here. Right there. That's the only grave that we actually get to see in this, is right there. And that's like close to the Legion, just right there on the grounds of the Legion. That's something, seeing a grave just so locally, just before we head into the heart of downtown from over here. Anyways, we're going to is right on down to our next block. Well, what block is that? The Annabelle block. So I'll see you right there. For this one here, it is a pretty unique, like, local adventure. For this vid, I'll see you back for more psycho, like, unique spot adventures around here. From here to the Magical Adventurer, Race. Peace of love and blessings. Namaste. trees.